Orlando Bloom loves Katy Perry to the moon and back and wouldn't change his relationship for anything. The actor recently appeared on the What Now? With Trevor Noah podcast, where he shared details about their relationship after host. Trevor Noah pointed out their attempt at a life of peace and normalcy, despite being in the spotlight. Perry and Bloom hilariously crossed paths during a playful dispute over a burger back in 2016. Fast forward to today, the engaged couple is embracing parenthood with their daughter, Daisy Dove. Following a brief hiatus in 2017, they reignited their relationship less than a year later, which led to Bloom popping the question on Valentine's Day in 2019. Bloom in the interview revealed how he fell in love with Catherine, the girl from Santa Barbara, hinting at the stark contrast between Perry's public and private image. He also hinted at her simple upbringing, which has kept her grounded all these years.
One of the things that I fell in love with Katy was she hates when I say this, so I have to word it carefully, but her music was everywhere, right? When I came up, it was just on every radio station, but I wasn't conscious of, I wasn't what I was listening to, but I fell in love with Catherine, this girl from Santa Barbara, and by the way, parents, pastors, living on food stamps.
Yeah.
We're not talking glamorous.
Right.
Montecito, or
yes,
Santa
it's
Barbara.
the side of Santa Barbara no one knows.
It's the side that no one knows. And we both understand, I think, we both meet each other with understanding where we came from, what we worked to do, what we had to do to get to where we got to.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the nature of their relationship that involves constant evolving, Bloom threw in a Perry pun, noting that their mutual growth occasionally causes some explosions. Taking note of their massive careers, Bloom notes that it does turn difficult at times, looking at how Perry has a universe to handle, but he wouldn't change it for anything.
Definitely demands that I evolve, right? And I feel I do the same for her. And that makes for fireworks, pardon the pun, but it also makes for a lot of fun and a lot of growth. And, I wouldn't change it for anything, even when sometimes it feels like, how do we do this? Mm-hmm. Because we've got these two giant careers and lives, and hers is even, it's like a universe sometimes.
Yeah. The Carnival Row star, who also shares son Flynn, 13, with ex-wife Miranda Kerr, commented on the little moments, such as the sandcastle, or a bike ride being special to himself and Perry, as they try to find ways to center each other in their individual lives and careers by meaningful activities. So I try to hold a space big enough. I try to be big enough. I think you could even say in the show, it was like me proving to myself that I was man enough, big enough, whatever, capable enough, he continued. Going through an incredibly difficult accident where the actor was nearly paralyzed after falling from 3 floors, being a part of an action-filled documentary seems like a big win. He recalled visiting a friend's apartment in West London's Notting Hill neighbourhood, where they had just moved in but had trouble accessing the apartment's terrace because the door wouldn't open. That's when a then 20-year-old Bloom decided to jump into action, an ADD impulsiveness, as he called it. After paramedics kicked the door into the unoccupied first-floor apartment, they tended to Bloom, whose problems were only getting started. He said the nearest hospital was not in a position to take in patients, prompting paramedics to call a hospital in North London. They were like, "We have a 20-year-old kid who may never walk again unless you take him in," Bloom recalled. Realizing that he may never be able to walk again, Bloom visited some dark places in his mind. In August 2021, the actor shared his story on Instagram with a post showing him wearing a back brace while riding a bicycle. Fast forward to now, Bloom is hosting a new Peacock series, Orlando Bloom, To the Edge, showcasing participation in some of the most dangerous sports. In a different interview on The Late Night Show with Stephen Colbert, the actor spoke about overcoming fear to attempt the dangerous, terrifying, unnatural stunts in his new show. Bloom, who has always been an adrenaline junkie, said he no longer is reckless or impulsive like he was in his youth, with the risks he takes these days under the supervision of experts. "There is more at stake," he said. "I have a beautiful family, and I really do love my life, and I'm grateful." He said he feels like what he experienced through the show makes him a better partner and father in his personal life. Reflecting on Bloom's major accident, do you think he breaks a big barrier for himself with the Extreme Sports in To the Edge docu-series? Tell us what you think about it in the comments down below.